Hey guys, it's Ash, and today I want to introduce to you guys a new 3-star Town Hall 9 war strategy. I call it the LightningLaLoon attack. You guys may have seen similar 3-star Lavaloon attack strategies with the lightning spell, but the strategy I'm going to share today is much different. It's a very solid 3-star attack strategy that doesn't need a kill squad. You don't need a kill squad like every other solid Town Hall 9 3-star attacks. And I know what you're thinking, how can you 3-star with Lavaloon if you don't lure and kill the Archer Queen and Clan Castle Dragon? Well, the strategy I'm going to share removes both key threats from the start. For the army composition, I like to train 2 or 3 healers, 3 lava hounds, 1 from your clan castle, around 20 balloons, some archers and minions, and some luring troops like hog riders to lure the clan castle troops. And of course, 4 lightning spells and 1 poison spell. So when I said that you can use this strategy to kill the clan castle troops and the archer queen and an air defense all at once to start the raid, you might ask, how is that possible when 4 lightning spells will not destroy the clan castle? Well, allow me to demonstrate in this first attack. I have 3 very recent attacks against Max Town Hall 9s to share today. The first step is to trigger the clan castle and pull out the troops in there. There are many ways to trigger a clan castle. Most of the time you can simply use hog riders to do so. So here I use 2 hog riders to pull out the clan castle troop. Next, you need to position the dragon next to the air defense and where the archer queen will walk to. Basically where you want to drop all 4 of your lightning spells and the poison spell. To correctly position the dragon, you need to place archers on the outside of the base. In this raid, the dragon is already flying on top of the air defense, so I don't have to move it in this raid, but I'll show you how the archer pull is done in the second raid. Next, you want to place your poison spell on the dragon and rapidly drop your lightning spells on the archer queen, along with the air defense and the dragon in range to knock everything out. You must do this precisely. The Archer Queen's movement is predictable. What I mean by that is that she makes the same movements by walking clockwise every time. So when you're scouting this base and planning your attack, you should plan out the exact moment to drop the lightning spells on the Archer Queen along with the air defense and the dragon. Also, keep in mind that you can view the position of the dragon by its shadow on the ground. To deal the most damage on the dragon, you must drop your lightning spells as close as possible to that shadow. Also, you need to rapidly drop all 4 of your lightning spells at once. Keep in mind that the Archer Queen is always moving every 2 seconds as well. With 3 huge threats gone, you can now use your Archer Queen with your healers on the backside to clear up those backside defenses, as those defenses will be unable to take her out. If you have 2 healers, she can sustain damage from 2-point defenses, basically the cannon, archer, tower. If there are more point defenses clumped up here, like 3 of them, then you may want to use like 3 healers instead. One thing to keep in mind is that this attack isn't very time friendly. You're only given 3 minutes, so you need to use your time wisely. But that's not so hard to do with this attack because you've already used up all your spells. So while you have your Archer Queen and healers placed on the backside, you should immediately deploy your lava hounds and balloons. And possibly trigger all the red air bombs by spreading out your lava hounds as much as you can, so those red air bombs don't harm your balloons. You want to deploy 2 or 3 balloons per defense while your balloons are shielded. Proper deployment of balloons is very important, so really take into consideration how I'm deploying them. With your lava hounds and balloons deployed, you can put your focus back on the Archer Queen. With the balloons deployed, you should deploy your minions right behind them to where you want your Archer Queen to be funneled. Here I sent out my minions here to remove these structures so that my Archer Queen isn't pulled down by them. So she can then focus on moving up north to where the defensive threats are on the backside. Another thing to keep in mind is that even if you've removed the key threats to Lavaloon, it will still be difficult to fully destroy a max Town Hall 9 base with just Lavaloon and without rage or haste spells. So you must use your heroes to clean up the backside. The Barbarian King is excellent at tanking, so you can use him to shield both your balloons and your Archer Queen as she removes the defensive threats over the walls. I didn't even have to use her ability against this maxed out base. Okay, I'm going to share another attack. I managed to get a total of 6 stars in this war with the same attack strategy. I'm going to send out one giant tank for my Hog Riders as they take out the cannon and pull out the Clan Castle Dragon and balloons as well. And I'm going to use that archer pull method that I was talking to you guys about earlier. I'm going to place an archer on the top right to pull the dragon, drag it towards the air defense. However, I did make a mistake here. I meant to place the dragon next to the bottom left air defense, so I rushed here. I placed my I rushed my lightning spells, only managed to take out the Archer Queen, was not able to take out the air defense, and the dragon is still alive as well, but I still managed to get the 3 stars. So how did I do it? Well, I'm going to send out my Archer Queen on the top right there to pull out the weakened dragon and also take out the exposed air defense. And then I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Spread out my lava hounds to trigger air bombs and also send out 2 to 3 balloons per defense as they core the base. Also have your cleanup minions. I'm going to have my minions up top right there, remove those structures, so that once those structures are removed by my balloons, pups, and minions, my Archer Queen can then focus on moving towards the south where the defenses are for my balloons to finish them off. And I'm also going to send out my king right there to tank for my Archer Queen and balloons. That king's going to distract that cannon, Tesla, Archer Tower, while my balloons and Archer Queen takes them out. So yeah, that's how you want to utilize your king with the Archer Queen. Use the king as a shield, tank. So yeah, this was another successful attack. I missed the air defense and the dragon, only took out the Archer Queen and still managed to get 3 stars with the same attack strategy. Okay, so I'm going to share another raid. What do you do if there is a Clan Castle Hound? Well, obviously you can't lightning spell it because it just has way too much HP. So the method I like to use instead is have 2 archers and place a healer on them. But look, that Archer Queen is glitched. There's a Tesla right there and it's glitching her. She won't move and that's gonna actually backfire. Here the healer hasn't activated, so sometimes carry a couple of archers just to be safe. And here I have to drop my lightning spells on the Archer Queen because I need to take her out, and she's glitched, so she's not moving next to the air defenses. So yeah, this gave this guy an advantage. It actually backfired on my part because of that glitch. I needed to take her out with the air defenses, but instead I'm going to split my heroes. I'm going to send out my Barbarian King on the top right and my Archer Queen with the healers on the top left. My King's going to take out the air defense, and my Queen with the healers tanking her, she's going to take out that air defense on the top left. And as you can see, my archers are going on the eternal cycle with the healer against that Clan Castle Lava Hound. And here I'm going to send out my Lava Hounds on the bottom just like before, 2 to 3 balloons per defense. Spread out your Lava Hounds, and my Queen's going to take out that defense. I saved some balloons. Always make sure to have some balloons saved just for safety. Those balloons are going to take out that cannon and protect my Queen as she gets healed back up from the healers. And yeah, basically my balloons are gonna take out all the southern defenses, and my Queen's gonna finish off the top, the northern defensive threats. So yeah, this is gonna be another successful raid, even though there was a glitch that actually backfired on my part because I needed to take out the Archer Queen with the air defense. Yeah, so I got a bit confused there for a moment, but all was well and I was able to 3-star this base nonetheless with the same attack strategy. So you guys can see how powerful this attack strategy is. Well, that will be all of this new attack strategy that I really want to share with you guys. I've been having lots of success 3-starring with it, and it's excellent against those really tough to lure anti 3-star bases that are very anti-go Lavaloon. This is a great alternative to 3-starring those bases. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to definitely subscribe because I'm going to have a lot more great content for wars. And also definitely share this with your clanmates so you guys can learn a very effective way of 3-starring and winning wars as a team. Oh, and I'm recruiting experienced war players for my war clan, Altar of War. We're mainly looking for Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 players who can consistently 3-star their equal. We already have a bunch of Town Hall 10 players with level 40 heroes, so if you're looking for a great war clan, come join us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Later.